Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we're going to do a Pilates-inspired full body flow. I'm going to be using two different sets of weights. The weights are optional. I'm using 3-pound and 5-pound set of weights. Let's get started. Laying on the mat, we're going to start with some sit-ups. So you can grab one of your heavier weights or you can grab two light weights. We're going to extend upwards, and as we come on up, arms will stay above our head and coming down for a sit-up. And as you come down, extending your arms towards the ground behind you. This will help us get a bit of a stretch in our abs and allow us to activate every single part. For a sit-up, your feet are flat, using your abdomen to really curl and lift yourself up. And on this next one, when you come on up, we're going to lift our legs and just go into a Russian twist. Come back to center, drop the legs, and we'll go into a sit-up. Same thing. Take your time with this. Really just activating some movement, getting our heart rate going. Tiny bit of a warm-up, but it's truly part of our set here. If you can't do sit-ups, at this point, crunches are obviously fine as well. You don't have to lift your feet for the Russian twist. You can keep them on the mat. And as always, as you're doing these workouts, be sure not to dome your abs, keeping them flat, because that's how we want them to look. If you dome them, you'll notice you'll start getting that dome when you are not flexing. So since this is a Pilates-inspired flow, we're not going to be focusing too much on breath, but it's more so just the movements that we're doing. But as always, it's important to take note of how you're breathing and trying to move with your breath and keeping your breath in alignment with your movements. So it's up to you if you decide to add that into your workout today. And let's do about 3 more. I know it's a long time to do this, but I also feel that it doesn't really make you sore kind of doing this workout, or maybe you'll feel the next day, but in the moment, it doesn't really hinder you like squats would, for example, where you start to feel really tired. So we'll do this as our last one, and you can put the weight down. We're gonna go into some leg raises. So you can go ahead and lay flat onto the mat. I like to keep my hands just under my tailbone, legs extended, and lifting them up as high as you can. And coming back down nice and slow. And this is really allowing us to activate our lower abdomen. Keeping your legs zipped together can definitely help. Feet can be pointed or flat. It's up to you if you want to drop your legs all the way when you come down, or you can keep them hovered. Don't worry, we won't do as many as we do with the sit-ups with this, but we're gonna go for 5 more. Down, let your feet come onto the mat. I'm just going to grab my 2 lighter weights now if you've decided to use weights for this workout. We're going to do a bit of a Pilates series here. So we're going to grab both the weights in our hands. Feet are going to come into tabletop, keeping your arms at your sides. We're going to start with just some leg extensions. So right leg will go and extend and come on back to center, just to help us warm up here before we add our arm movements. Whenever you're ready, we're going to add our crunch here. So lifting your shoulder blades off the ground and coming back up. Remembering not to dome, keeping your abs flat. Of course, if your neck is feeling sore from this, you can feel free to keep it down. And come back to center. Arms are going to come up in front, ahead. And this time we're going to do the same movement, but arms are going to come down to your sides and coming back up. Arms are not going side to side. It's just going straight down. So be mindful of that. And next time you come up, arms are going to go out to the side. I think I may be too close to the wall here. Arms are out to the sides, and we're going to do the exact same movement, but arms are going to come down to your sides. This is more of like a T formation. Nice and slow. And come back to center. Feet can come down and arms can come down as well. For the next one here, you can keep your lightweight or you can grab your heavy one again. We're going to go into a bit of a rainbow pose now. So for this one, we're going to be coming down to the edge of our mat towards the bottom, grabbing one of the weights and keeping our arm a bit extended so that we can, as we reach up, we're able to go into a side plank, and coming back down, we're kind of bent, kind of squished towards the bottom end of the mat. Hopefully this helps explain how we're moving and how your shoulder is being activated during this workout and really guiding your movement. Your weight is going to be coming behind you, palms out. And as you're lifting, your palm's going to come on up with the weight in your hand and come on in to reach to the other side of your leg, coming back down and coming back. It's hard to kind of explain, but hopefully the visual here is helping you with this. For my feet, one foot is in front of the other. That helps me when I'm going into that side plank. You can obviously put one foot above the other if that helps as well. So we're gonna go for 6 of these. Taking a deep breath, focusing on your breath if you'd like to in this workout. And let's get started. Nice and slow, using your abs and your right shoulder right now to really guide you through this workout. You can come down to the mat if you'd like, or you can stay hovered. And last one. Oh man, I really should have wore Pilates socks for this. I did not think it was going to be so slippery. Feel free to take your socks off to help with your grip if you need to, or you can power through it. And so that was just 6 of those. We're going to go into a tabletop now, and we're going to do the opposite leg and opposite arm raises. So keeping your back flat, right leg is going to go up, left arm is going to extend upwards and coming back down, squeezing into center, curving a bit and coming back out. Leg is going to go straight. It's not exactly a donkey kick. This is for us to gain some stability, engaging our core, engaging our arm and our leg, with the other arm and leg helping with, again, our stability. Feel free to shift your gaze from going in and beyond to the horizon. Let's go for 3 more. Arm can come down and sorry, your leg can come down. We're gonna switch over to the other side now. We're gonna do the exact same rainbow movement. Just a reminder, I think I used the heavy weight. One leg, one foot in front of the other, using our opposite arm and shoulder to help guide us. Squishing down to one end of the mat with the other arm out so you can get a good balance and movement. Palms facing out. Whenever you're ready, we'll go for 6. And last one. And that was our 6. We're gonna go for our opposite side for our arm and leg lift. Thanks for your patience. Sorry, this is probably really annoying. Waiting for you to fix my mat. And we've got 3 more. Arm can come down, leg can come on down. We're gonna go a quick side plank series with some dips. One foot in front of the other will really help with the lift. We're not gonna do too many here. We're just gonna go for 6 hip dips on each side. The side plank, arm is parallel to the short end of your mat. Opposite hand can go onto your hip. Let's get into our plank and we'll go for 6. And 1, come on down. We'll go to the other side as well. Let's just get this over with. I personally hate side plank stuff. I feel like my feet are always just slipping around. Flip to the other side. Arm is parallel to the short end of your mat. 1 foot in front of the other at the bottom of your mat. Lifting up, and let's go for 6. And now let's go into the fun stuff. Let's go into our plank position. We're gonna go into some plank pikes with some side dips. So, getting onto your elbows, feet curled underneath. Your back should be flat when you're coming into your plank position, lifting through the bottom of your tailbone as if someone's pulling you with a string. So let's get into our plank, lifting, squeezing your abs, coming up, come back to center, and let's dip to the right, the left, back to center, pike, and come on back. Dip and dip. Let's go for 6 more of these. Last one. Come on down onto your knees. Walking forward, we're gonna get ready for some of our donkey kicks and a bit of a glute activation workout now. Hopefully you really started to feel it in your abs with that, because we did our obliques, we did our center abs, we did our upper abs, we did it all. So it's up to you if you want to grab your 5-pound weight or your 3-pound weight or something in between. Pick a side. We're going to start with some donkey kicks. We're going to go into some pulsing, and we'll go into some fire hydrants or side leg lift. Squeezing that weight behind your knee. I'm starting with my left. Back is flat, hands are just under your shoulders. Feet can be pointed or flat. I like to have it pointed. And lift, squeezing up at the top and coming back down nice and slow. As you're going slow at this workout, especially if you don't have a weight, you'll really start to feel that activation and workout in your glutes. We're going to do 12 of these before we begin to pulse, so we've got 10 more. We've got 1, so let's go to pulsing now for 8. And come on down, we're gonna go for 8 full donkey kicks. Once you're done that, we're gonna go right into our fire hydrants or side lifts, squeezing to keep that weight from falling, coming up as high as you can. We're not doing any pulsing here, we're just doing 12. Two and 1. Let's get rid of that weight. Bring it out in front of you. We're going to use it on the other side in just a moment. But before we go there, we're going to put our leg straight out behind us, aligned with our body, toes pointed, and we're going to do some leg lifts, squeezing your glutes as you get to the top as high as you can, kind of aligned with your body, not too high up, but just kind of as aligned as you can get, and coming back down just to toe tap, straight up and down. We're going to go for 12. Remember to keep your pelvis straight and aligned with the ground as you're doing any of these donkey kicks and any of these leg raises. You've got about 4 more. And 1. Come on in, back into tabletop. Let's grab that weight to the other side. We're going to do the same. Starting with 12 donkey kicks, 8 pulses, 8 full donkey kicks, and then 12 to the side. Let's go for 12. And once you've hit that one, remember to stay up there, pulse for 8. And coming back to 8 full donkey kicks. Right into our fire hydrant or side leg lift for 12. then let's get rid of that weight. We're gonna go into our full straight leg extension lift, and come on up for 12. Down. We're going to do some quick side leg lifts. Let's get some total glute activation here. Laying on one side of your mat, your arm can go however you feel most comfortable. If you want to be in your elbow, or if you want to come down even further. We're not using any weights here, just straight leg lift up as high as you can, and we're going to go for 12 on each side, so not too bad. And lift, and come back down. The key to this one, especially if you don't use any ankle weights or any kind of resistance band, is just to go slow, because that's how you will start to feel that resistance in your muscles and activate them differently. Try to keep your body straight. And one, and let's switch on over to the other side. You can roll over, but I'll stay facing you. Let's go for another 12 whenever you're ready. And last one. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my heavier weights. We're gonna activate some chest a little, or we're gonna go into activating our chest a little bit. So come on down as if you were gonna do a glute bridge. So feet are hip width distance apart. You've got your weights on either end. Don't go too heavy for this one, as we are just simply on the mat and we don't want to drop our weight or anything, so please be super careful. You're gonna arc your back as much as you can to the point where you have a bit of a gap between you and the mat, bringing your arms to your sides, aligning your palms with the bottom of your bra line, and we're going to lift, keeping your arms straight and kind of like aligned with your shoulders. You're not going to be coming in. We're going to keep them straight up and coming back down. And we're going to do 12. If this is too heavy, you can definitely go down a couple of pounds. And we're gonna go nice and slow. As you're doing this, you really wanna be activating and really like squeezing your chest to help lift. Of course, you're gonna get naturally some arm activation here, which is totally natural and fine, the way we want it to be, making sure your feet are not, or your knees are not swaying. Nice and slow, keeping your pace the same as you do each rep. And last one, carefully bringing your weights down to your sides, dropping them on either side. You might be wondering, what was the purpose of curving our back? That's gonna help us use that weight and really activate our chest, versus if you were flat, you would not feel the workout on your chest as much. While we're already in the pose, let's go for some glute bridges. So your feet are already in that position, arms can go to your sides, squeezing your glutes and lifting up. We're gonna do similar counts to how we did our donkey kicks. So we're gonna go for 12 full ones, pulse for 8, and full 8 again. Making sure your knees are not pointing out to the outward edges of your mat, keeping them aligned with the rest of your body. We're only going for 12. I've got about 8 left. Squeezing as you get to the top. And the last one, stay at the top and let's pulse for 8. Being mindful of where our knees are pointing. And last one, come on down, don't hit the mat, and let's go for 8 full glute bridges. And last one, come on down onto the mat, pull yourself into another curl. We're gonna go for another 12. And whenever you're ready, arms are to your sides, aligned with the bottom of your bra line here. Arms are staying straight ahead, not coming in. And we're just doing 12. Two, and 1. Carefully bringing your arms back down. Weights can go to one side. Lifting your legs in front of you, your knees, pulling on your calves, really squeezing inwards so you should be able to just roll. You've got a nice roll going and you feel the stretch in your lower back. Let's squeeze in and kind of make some small circles with your lower back. We are going into a cool down now, so if you'd like to stick around, that's what we'll be doing from now on, or you can go on to another workout, or maybe that's just it for you. Try to pull your legs up straight. We're gonna go into a bit of a fold here if you can. If not, no worries. If you can, bring your toes down to the bottom of your mat into a curve, feeling that stretch. We won't be here too long. Coming back down. Come on up into a roll. We're gonna go into a butterfly pose. Bottoms of your feet pressing against each other, using your elbows to really push down on your legs, feeling the stretch in your inner thighs. Taking deep breaths in and out. Let's go into a cross-legged pose now. Reaching up, taking a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's fold over to one side. Take another deep breath in, coming to center, reaching above, folding over to the other side. Hopefully you're feeling the stretch in your obliques. Reaching up, let's go into a quick forward fold. Come on up. And take a deep breath out. coming into center. Thank you so much for joining me for that Pilates-inspired flow. Hopefully you got some new workout moves in that you can hopefully use next time. Let me know what you want to see next time in the comments. Thanks so much.